Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Nope. We are currently in Laguna Madre doing something that I have never attempted before. We're on the coast of Texas. It's so weird to think that Texas has got a coast. I always forget that living up in Fort Worth. But we decided to do one of the most adventurous sends, right, Lucky? We really sent it. Drove all through the night. Alex and I have been up since 12 a.m. We finally made it. It's like 10 now. We took some breaks here and there. But yeah, we're chasing after one of my favorite fish of all time, that being Mr. Redfish. Completely in the dark though. This is ground level up, 0 to hero moment, and I'm pretty stoked. Also too, we're gonna heavily rely on a lot of sight fishing today. That's why I'm wearing these juicy little Mondo optics here. Look how comfy these guys are. Oh my Lord, these are some of the best shades on earth. If you guys wanna pick some of these up, check the link down below. They're called, if I can hold the box, Mondo Optics. It was a project between Googan Squad and 𝗥𝗘𝗘𝗟. I love the name. The name just fits because they're sunglasses meant for hunting down Mondos, and hopefully they will come in handy today. So I'm stoked, I'm ready. Let's go rip it, see out in the drink. Never done anything like this. Didn't even know Texas had like clear coastal water. We're just kind of doing our homework today, looking around. We've got a few days here to camp, some cooking, maybe even a little survival video. Most importantly, see what Laguna Madre is all about and try to catch some of the native fish. So I'm gonna shut the hell up, rig up some baits, and let's get after it. There we go. Fish over. Redfish or oh, it's a trout. It's a big trout. There we go. Woo! That's a good fish. Only ever caught a few of these weird looking creatures, but they're so strange. I think they're in the Corvina family, right?
Drum.
Or oh, they're a drum, yeah. But so is Corvina, right? They're all like kind of very similar. Weird fish. They get their name because all those little speckles on them. They're really good eating, aren't they?
They're fantastic.
He's pretty. Look at his chompers too. He's got some teeth. Yum, yum, yum. He's got some yellow lips too.
Yeah, man, they call them mustard mouths or gator mouths.
Mustard mouth. Oh, it's between 15 and 25. That's between 15 and 25.
Yes.
Yeah. We're eating good tonight. Normally I catch and release. I'm not a huge keep and eat kind of dude, but oh my God, saltwater fish, you can't beat that. I'm so sorry, dude. This is usually the part where we get like an epic shot of you swimming away, but he's going to my live well. No more skunky. That's the first fish of the day. I mean, it's not the one we were after, but actually, no, it was, honestly. We're here to catch redfish, but also on the side portion, a little bit of speckled trout action. Now I feel accomplished. Drove all the way through the night for just that fish. A lot of the Texans probably watch this video like, what the hell? Like, I could catch 100 of those a day. That feels good though. We're working it. Nice deep hole right here where we're sitting. And it comes back up right there. Oh, redfish right there, redfish. Oh God, redfish right there. Redfish right there. He's right there. Redfish is right there. Oh, he's turned on it. He's trying to eat it. He's trying to eat. Do you see him right there? Oh, that was so sick. That was so sick. That was a red. That was a pretty good one too. That was cool. There we go. Wow, big trout. Holy moly, nice trout. Jesus. Or the redfish. No, redfish, yeah. There we go. Nice. Finally, we got a red ski. Yes, what we came after. I was like, wow, that's a huge trout. Turns out it's a little red. Ooh, he's doing his little roll. Yes. Oh, man. Come here, little guy. First day in southern Texas, and we got the drum we were after. He's not a monster, but not sure if many of you know this, but this guy and the striped bass are probably two of my favorite inshore saltwater species. Obviously, they live in two very different parts of the world, but they're just so similar in a sense that they're full of anger. I feel like every time these guys eat, they're just doing it because they're pissed off, not even because they're hungry. Such pretty fish too. Don't ignore the looks as well. Wow.
You see that tail? Dude, he's been grubbing on shrimp.
Oh, is that what that means?
That's the blue, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's blue, yeah, look at that. You been eating a little shrimp, guy? You been eating a little shrimp? This is a little lucky sized redfish. I still want to appreciate him for what he is, but I will admit that he is kind of tiny. And he crushed the swim bait. We're gonna get it back in the water. Nice first one. Oh man, big moment. And the release. Whew. Put it there. We drove 7 hours for that fish. It was worth it. Oh my God, that was fun. I want to show you guys what I'm using right now because obviously it's working. I've caught that nice speckled trout and then now the redfish on this little tiny biospawn swimbait. This is a 4-inch size, and on the bottom of that I'm throwing a 1/8 ounce swimbait hook. The reason I'm using a swimbait hook instead of just like an exposed hook, which would work better, is because you might notice there's a ton of grass on top of the surface, I think because this wind is blowing a bunch into the bay and it's making it difficult to throw anything that's exposed. So I'm throwing it weedless just so I can work around that grass and get more bites. I'm also using the 1/8 ounce because we're fishing shallower water. The smaller the weight, the more like hang time you have for that bait to reach the bottom, and it gives that fish an opportunity to eat. And again, I'm basing all of this off of like freshwater tactics. I don't know that much about saltwater fishing, but I do know, you know, bass, redfish, they're all similar in their nature and their habits, and they always want to look for the easy meal. But anyway, that's good. That fish came out of like 2 feet of water. So nuts, man. This is a fun fishery. I'm excited to learn this place over the next few days. Let's get another. We're going in it right now. The water is like super freaking clear, so we have to be really stealthy. I don't really do this kind of fishing, so I'm not overly confident at the moment, but we just need to find a few. That's all we need. Really tiny bait. There we go, I'm on. There we go, I'm on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. About time. About time we found old Stinky. There he goes. Yeah, let's go. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm hopping in with him. Oh, it's so sick. This is a much better one right here. God, did he clamp it? There was like no question that was a redfish. I was like, I know it. I know it. Oh, come on, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Yes! That is a redfish. Much better than the first one. That is a quality one, no doubt. Look how shallow we're fishing, you guys. I'm standing basically where this fish ate. Old swim bait just hanging out of its mouth. God, did he destroy it. We're fishing a spot right now that Two Fish Media camera dudes gave us. Obviously, Wes and Bryant, you know them. They do a lot of redfish, a lot of fly fishing. And they told Alex and I to head to this little spot. We are just at the tip of the redfish iceberg. I think it's already paying off. So sick, man. So freaking sick. Oh my Lord. That's a good one. Like, no doubt. Good fish. Quality. Oh, see you later. Wow. And he's gone. Look at this. I'm standing in the spot. That's what I think is so cool about this. Is it's more about hunting and less about fishing. You're stalking the redfish. You're going up shallow. You're trying to be quiet. You're trying to lay low, maintain a low profile. Throwing light gear, and he crunched it. Wow, and this is just the beginning too. I feel like farther we go up, the saucy it's gonna get. Ooh, put her there. Let's go get some more. Oh wow, there goes my leader. Jesus, look at all this bait. You getting some videos? This is insane. Oh, that's a black drum. Oh, see that? Yeah. Maybe that was a redfish, I don't know. Oh, another one, another one. Oh my God, another one. Those don't look like redfish. What is that? Those are black drum. That's a black drum. How do you catch those? He's right in front of my face. They like crabs more. See him? Is that a black drum? Yeah. Cool. All day. You did not seem too keen on my swim bait. Look at these guys. Are these redfish or the drum? What is that? That's a redfish. That was a redfish. Yeah, that's a red. Why didn't he eat? Why aren't they eating? What the f? Like, wow. So discouraged. And like, it's not like I'm not, oh, wait a minute. Is someone behind me? It's like I know they're f***ing redfish too, because I'm seeing them move out of here. Right in front of me. Oh my God, look at that. They don't want what I'm throwing, that's for sure. I'm probably able to get in the big motor now. There you go. What do you got? Trout?
On the drop. Come here, Triz out.
Is that one we can put in our mouths?
I'll let you know really quickly. Come here.
Oh yeah. That one's going inside of the box, Alex.
Here,
get him, guy.
Come here.
First fish of the day.
Yeah, it took me all freaking day. It's taken me all day, and I've been throwing just as much as John.
Nice. Oh wow. They really are pretty
Dude,
fish.
you see the purple in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they light
Dude,
up.
he choked the
He destroyed it.
Is that a saucy swimmer?
That's a saucy swimmer.
Might be one of the first trout ever on a saucy swimmer.
I'm contributing tonight.
Yes. Put her inside of the live well. We've got two little buddies now. Oh, dude, that one's still alive. That one's a pretty big one.
Dude,
damn.
he's one. Yeah. Hey,
there.
hey, I'm contributing.
Yes.
Let's go.
You guys do not realize how important Alex's fish was. Now we have like a full meal. That one trout that I caught was pretty big. It's like decent, but like we're two very hungry guys. We legitimately ate like an MRE this morning. That was our breakfast, lunch, and pretty much our dinner because at this point the sun's going down. So those two troutskis in the old meat locker are definitely gonna be the feast. Anyway, sun's setting. Let's hope we can catch some more fish. That was on the squimmer. Yes, sir. Go pee. You go pee. She hasn't peed all day. As have I. I have also not peed all day. We both need to take a large... Oh, there she goes. Wow, you're such a good peer. That's one thing I can always counter to do, and it's peeing. I'm a little zooked. I'm a little zooted right now. We've had a long day, but it's been a good day. First day here in Southern Texas, in Corpus Christi, and we had a banger. So that is probably gonna do it for today's episode. If you guys wanna see us cook up these trout, be sure to watch episode number 2. We're gonna kind of keep the story rolling episode to episode, just so that it like, kind of all ties together. But we're gonna be down here for a few days. We got a lot to do, camping, cooking, fishing, you know, just the whole 9 yards, also traveling as well. But I'm very excited for this. I hope you guys are too. I know a lot of people are from this part of the world, and I hope you get a kick out of us fishing in your home waters, because this has been fun thus far, and we're only like a half day in. So like I said, if you guys want to watch part number 2 where we cook the sea trout, do a little kind of like cook comparison, I've got an idea as to what I want to film. It's going to be kind of cool, like a primitive versus fancy sea trout recipe cook-off. But yeah, for now I'm going to close out today's video. It's getting very dark. I will catch you guys bright and breezy tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.